In a small village in India lived a young student named Ayaan. Ayaan was smart, hardworking, and full of potential, but there was one thing that always held him back: his inability to manage his time. Whether it was school assignments, household chores, or even spending time with friends, Ayaan always felt like he was running out of time. He would often end up staying up late at night, cramming for exams or finishing incomplete tasks, which left him exhausted the next day. One evening, after a long day of struggling to meet deadlines, Ayaan sat under the old banyan tree near his house. His mind raced with thoughts of all the things he had to do, but he felt overwhelmed. Just then, his grandmother, an old wise woman known for her stories, walked by and sat next to him. "Why do you look so troubled, Ayaan?" she asked gently. Ayaan sighed deeply. "I'm always behind, grandmother. I have so many things to do, but no matter how hard I try, I can never get them done on time. I feel like I'm constantly running out of time and never catching up." His grandmother smiled knowingly. "Ah, I see. Let me tell you a story that might help you understand the true power of time management. Once," his grandmother began, "there was a young man who lived in a village much like ours. His name was Ravi, and he too struggled with time. Every day he would rush from one task to another, feeling like he had too many things to do and not enough time. His friends would tell him, 'Ravi, you must be more organized. Learn to manage your time.' But Ravi didn't know how to do that. He just kept rushing around day after day. Then one day, Ravi met an old hermit living on a hill near the village. The hermit was known for his wisdom, and people would come from far and wide to seek his advice. Ravi decided to visit him. When he reached the hermit's humble hut, he asked, "Please, wise hermit, tell me how to manage my time. I feel like I'm always busy but never productive." The hermit smiled and said, "Ah, you are not alone, Ravi. You see, managing time is not about doing more. It's about doing the right things at the right time. Let me show you something." The hermit handed Ravi a small pot and a handful of pebbles. "Fill this pot with as many pebbles as you can," he said. Ravi quickly filled the pot with the pebbles, thinking he had done the task. But the hermit stopped him and said, "Now, take these larger stones and try to fit them into the pot." Ravi tried, but the stones wouldn't fit. "See, Ravi," said the hermit, "you tried to fill your pot with the small things first, but now you can't fit the big things. The key to time management is prioritizing. First, make space for the important things in life, and only then fill your time with the small tasks." Ayaan listened attentively to his grandmother's story. "So, the hermit taught Ravi to focus on the important things first?" Ayaan asked. "Yes," his grandmother nodded. "But there's more. After Ravi learned to prioritize, he realized that managing his time didn't mean cramming as many tasks into his day as possible. Instead, it meant making time for what truly mattered, whether it was his family, his work, or even his own rest." The next day, Ayaan decided to try what his grandmother had suggested. He created a simple schedule, starting with the most important tasks of the day. His schoolwork went at the top, followed by time to help with chores, and then, finally, he made sure to leave some time for himself. For the first time, he felt a sense of control. At school, Ayaan used his time wisely. Instead of wasting hours in between classes, he studied for the upcoming exams and finished assignments ahead of time. When his friends invited him to play, he didn't feel guilty because he knew he had managed his time well. Days turned into weeks, and Ayaan's newfound approach to time management began to pay off. His grades improved, his stress levels decreased, and he found more time for the things he loved. He would sit with his family in the evenings, something he had never done before because he was always too busy. He began to realize how important it was to make time for the people and activities that brought him joy. One afternoon, after successfully finishing an important school project well ahead of the deadline, Ayaan decided to visit the banyan tree where he had sat all those weeks ago. This time, he was filled with a sense of calm and accomplishment. His grandmother joined him again, and Ayaan couldn't help but smile. "I did it, grandmother," he said. "I managed my time, and everything seems to be falling into place. I've learned that time isn't something to chase, it's something to manage." His grandmother smiled. "You've learned the greatest secret to success, Ayaan. Time is our most precious resource, but it's not about doing more. It's about doing what truly matters. By managing your time, you unlock the power to live a fulfilling life, not just one filled with busyness. As the months went by, Ayaan became an inspiration to his friends. They noticed how calm and focused he was, and how well he seemed to balance his schoolwork, personal life, and hobbies. Whenever they asked him for advice, Ayaan would smile and share the story his grandmother had told him. He would say, "It's not about doing everything, it's about doing the important things well. The more you focus on the right priorities, the more you can accomplish in less time. And remember, time is a gift, so make sure you spend it on what truly matters." Ayaan's friends, eager to learn from him, began to create their own schedules, focusing on their top priorities. Slowly but surely, they too began to experience less stress and more success. Ayaan's simple approach to time management had transformed not only his life, but the lives of those around him. Years later, Ayaan became a successful young man in his village, known for his calm demeanor and impressive achievements. When asked about his success, he would always remember the story of the tree and the hermit. As he stood one day at the village square, Ayaan thought about how far he had come. He had learned that time was a resource, and managing it wisely was the key to living a successful life. He had learned the power of prioritization, of focusing on the important things first, and of making time for rest and joy. Ayaan smiled to himself, knowing that the journey of mastering time was a lifelong process, and as he helped the younger generation of his village learn this skill, he knew that the key to success in both school and life was not in trying to do it all, but in doing what mattered most. If you found Ayaan's story inspiring and want to learn more about mastering your own time, don't forget to hit subscribe. Let's take this journey together, master your time, and unlock the secrets to success in both school and life.